What is the best way to pitch in MLB 23? In MLB 21 and MLB 22, pinpoint pitching was far and away the best method to pitch. But now that we're in 23, pinpoint pitching is kind of broken and not working properly right now. When using pinpoint, when we select the pitch we want to throw, this outer region surrounds the ball. This is supposed to be the region where the ball can land if you get a perfect release. However, what we're seeing is something exactly like that. Instead of the ball landing inside of that outer region, it's actually hovering the borders of it. So part of it is actually outside of the circle. Again, see, we have half the ball inside that outer circle, half the ball outside of that circle. So this is leading to a lot of missed pitches, a lot of balls out of the zone, and it's really difficult to hit our spots when we're using pinpoint. Whether this is currently a bug or this is how it was intended to work, we got a good one there, perfect. But sometimes it's not working as it's supposed to, or at least how we feel like it's not supposed to. Whether it's a bug or intended, we're not sure yet. But it leads to the question, is pinpoint really gonna be the meta pitching this year? Or is pure analog better for MLB 23? So pinpoint was the meta pitching in years past until pinpoint came along. And as I'm using it right now, I haven't used it in a long time, so it's really difficult to get very good inputs. But when I do get those inputs, it is much more accurate than what I'm experiencing when I'm using pinpoint. I think it'll be easier to miss spots, but at least I know when I have good inputs, it's gonna go where I want it to. Okay, now I'm gonna switch between pinpoint and pure analog, and I'm just gonna show a sequence of about 5 pitches on each, just so you guys can see where the ball is landing based on what my inputs are. After using both, I think pinpoint is what I'm gonna stick with for right now, but based on this video, you guys might want to use pure analog. I think when you get good inputs with pure analog, it does go closer to the spot you want it to, but I'm under the impression pinpoint is not working how it's supposed to right now and is going to get fixed in the future. End of the day, your decision, whatever you're comfortable with, but if you guys want pitching tips for either pinpoint or pure analog, let me know in the comments below. So just to continue talking about pitching right now in the state of MLB The Show, if you go to Twitter and you type in pinpoint in the search bar, I was looking through some of the tweets from the other content creators. So we have your friend Kyle. He's talking about pinpoint being his only complaint with MLB 23 so far. He's saying it needs a buff. He quoted a tweet from Mike Dro saying that pinpoint needs a buff very badly. And look, here's him with a perfect input, 100% accuracy, 2 seconds early and 0 degrees off, and the pitch ended up completely outside of the par. Okay, so then going back a little bit, we've got Mills saying analog might be better than pinpoint because people are talking about it everywhere. All right, Scan was playing on Legend. He said pinpoint is in a rough spot. So it is clear that nobody in the community is happy with pinpoint right now. Will that change? Hopefully. Like I said, I'm definitely going to stick with pinpoint for now because I've just grown accustomed to using it. And I do think pure analog is purely risk versus reward right now, okay? So I think if you are using pure analog and you're really good at getting good inputs almost all the time, I think the ball is going to go where you want it to more than pinpoint might. But you are going to, in my experience, miss way more spots with pure analog, and that is going to lead to pitches right down the middle fairly often, which doesn't happen as much with Pinpoint. Usually it's missing out of the zone with Pinpoint. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you might use in the comment if you're going to make the switch to pure analog from Pinpoint, vice versa. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.